morning and welcome to the Weathers Channel Morning Live. My name is Autumn and this is my husband Richard. We go live here on our YouTube channel every Sunday morning at 9:30 a.m. Eastern. You can also catch us on our other channel, the Weathers Channel, where we go live. Watch Autumn Keto, where we go live every Wednesday evening at 8:30 p.m. You're right, for hashtag Wacka Wednesday. Yeah, it's been like 2 weeks since we did this because the last 2 Sundays ago we were on the cruise ship, and then 1 Sunday ago we were getting off of the cruise ship. So so we're back.
All of those are true.
All of the above. Gigi's here, says good morning, Weathers. What's the forecast? It is sunny.
Good morning, Gigi.
Beautiful here in Louisville, Kentucky. Like just the ideal. Look outside. It is legit sunny and beautiful. No, and the temperature is great. Like it is a marvelous Memorial Day weekend.
It could be a little cold.
No. Hoofness here says good morning, Weathers and Weathers Chasers. Sunny and super windy here in mid-Missouri, but loving it. Your older version videos of going to the gym and starting with the Zip Fizz shake made me try Zip Fizz. Oh, I didn't have any Zip Fizz this time. I just had a different pre-workout.
What, you didn't today?
No, I had pre-workout. Yeah.
Keeps mine on.
So I'm doing this thing, like when I'm specifically lifting weights, I want to drink like muscle building pre-workout, but then when I'm just like doing other forms of exercise, my pre-workout is Zip Fizz, right?
Nice.
So
it's always Zip Fizz.
But yeah, somebody asked on a video last 2 weeks ago, says your mom is loving drinking a drink. What was that drink? Was it Zip Fizz? I love it. I was like, no, that was water. My mom drank like some water and she said, whoa, that was delicious.
Yes.
Like it was water. Exactly. But we do love Zip Fizz, but that particular case, it was legitimately water.
That's Chris with 2 S's.
Yeah, Brianna's here. Says happy Sunday, Wack fam. I hope everyone's enjoying their weekend. I am.
Absolutely. Yes. It has been a wonderful weekend.
Beth is here. Says hello, friends.
Hey,
Hi, Beth. I'm glad that you're here. It's so good to see you.
What a wonderful
Sam Benner's here. Says
Sunday.
hello, people. Shelly's here. Says happy Sunday morning, Wack fam. Hi, Shelly.
The whole game
Keto
is back.
like a lady is here. Says good morning.
Hey, Keto.
Jen. That's clearly not her first name. Jen said, good morning, fam. Popping in for a few minutes before I go to Broad Run Park to run around with my niece and nephew for a few hours. That's so fun.
Yay. Well, it's always wonderful for family time.
Yeah.
Anytime you can get together with loved ones.
I hope they said Brian has been so sick, so our anniversary weekend is not what we hoped for. Oh, he tested negative a few days ago. No point to waste another test since we were both isolating. I know. You guys, the cruise has been... like people have been popping up positive all left and right, but we haven't had any negative symptom, or we haven't had any symptoms whatsoever. So we didn't really test. So
I mean, anybody from the low carb or just on the cruise in general?
Pretty much everybody from the low carb.
Seriously?
Yeah, I guess you're not in the Facebook group because everyone's like, we tested positive. Even Shauna, she said she tested negative for 5 days, and finally this past Friday is the first day she tested positive.
Lord,
I know, right?
That's a boomerang effect.
Yeah, so a lot of people from low carb cruise have tested positive, later. But it's so funny. Everyone's like, it was totally worth it. I just have a cold. I'd totally do it again. It's like, okay, cool.
Sacrifice.
Yeah, but we hope Brian is better. I hate to hear that.
No, I mean, I guess
West is here. Says good morning.
In my opinion, more people need to sit with the bears.
Yeah, I think that's what it was.
I think we had that bear family energy. And there was a buffer.
Bluegrass girl is here. Sarah's here. Says good morning.
No, the bear family again, absolutely amazing.
Keto like a lady said, you can call me Tanya. I think that's the third Tanya that we know. I love calling you Tanya. So cool. No, that's not her name.
Mrs. Keto.
That's not her name.
Keto like a lady.
Yes. If you say it like that every time, then yes, please do that. So.
But I don't like saying the whole name.
But when you sing it, though, you don't just say it, you sing it. Jeremy West said Patty tested. Positive on Friday. I'm still negative, but we'll retest on Wednesday. I hate them.
I know, right? I don't know what's going on.
Oh, no. Tanya said my boyfriend tested positive. It's the first weekend since last July we've been apart.
Man, that thing's like a pinball machine.
It's just a pinball machine.
Yeah, just hitting all over the place.
Yeah, I mean. It's crazy that we've had no symptoms whatsoever. So I am very,
Again, the bear family.
I mean, yeah, they
blessings on blessings on blessings. Okay. I mean,
Brianna said I've got 2 more days of isolation. It's just a cold, but I lost my sense of smell and taste, which is super annoying. And it was just a cold. I mean, those are just telltale signs.
We've never lost those, even when we caught it.
Tanya said that's why I picked that name. Yeah. So people like him would sing it every chance they get. So. Keto like a lady.
Oh, see, I wasn't the only one.
You started it, so there's that.
You are so
I'm just
adorable.
saying. That said, Brian is already trying to talk me to signing up for next year. We need to talk about it. I have to give up something, and it won't be Keto Palooza or Keto Salt Lake. Plus, I want to take a cross country trip again. We've already signed up for next year. Like, but you know,
cross country trip sounds very appealing.
Yes, it does sound appealing. I mean, I know that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm really having to narrow down which conferences I'm going to because there's so many popping up. So it's just like, for
and like
me,
you say, just new ones galore.
I'll pretty much always be going to KetoCon as long as I can get a free ticket. I'll pretty much go anywhere as long as I can get a free ticket. You guys, it's a lot. It is a lot.
You say you're brushing up on your speaking game.
Exactly, right?
Yeah,
so that's why I go to these things, because they're technically work events, but like it's got to be a lot to have to pay for everything and everything. So
no, it's actually factual.
Yeah, Jen says we are pretty much planning on catching C after our cruise next year. Just be prepped and ready to isolate for it. Yeah, we'll get another booster this year. All you can do is prepare. Yeah, honestly, everyone's like, look, I'm grateful, and maybe I'm still delusional. I don't know, but everyone's like, oh, you're getting it. You're getting it. I was like, it ain't gonna be nothing. Sure, you know, like, I mean, we've been vaxxed, waxed, boosted, everything you can do, and I'm just like, if I catch it again, so what? We're just gonna hunker down for a couple of days and get through it. You know, as long as we don't die, that's all that is. You said the wax helped a lot. I just heard you.
And I just heard you. That's your bar?
Yeah, Beth said,
Lord Jesus.
We came back from Gatlinburg and Lamar tested positive, and I never caught it. He only had like a bad head cold and fatigue. Exactly. So like, like I said, I'm grateful. The first time we had it, that like it was just a minor nuisance, not a life-threatening illness. Right.
It was the fatigue more than anything else. I was tired that one day.
Yes.
And it went away.
Yes. And so if we caught it again, I really wouldn't be too worried. But you know, we do go out of our, we try to make sure we don't get it, but at the same time, if it's like we're doing something in the natural path of what we would be doing, and we happen to get it anyway. It's not this thing like we have to avoid it at all costs. Oh no. So yes, Tiny said you remember it though. I mean, that is true. Phyllis said, "Good morning, everyone. Long time no see. Hi, Phyllis. I'm so glad to see you.
Good morning, Phyllis.
David West said we signed up for next year's cruise and got our cabin exactly one deck above our cabin this year. Don't tell people you can't.
They're just gonna
be out.
I'll be there.
No, no. We got our cabin number as well. And
Jerry Patty, open the door.
I'm okay with
Open the door, Jerry Patty.
Brianna said I rested for 2 days. Now I'm just bored. I've been doing a lot of yard work and house cleaning. That's what I'm doing.
I think that's quite necessary.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing today.
So everybody who's isolating, clean up stuff.
Yeah, I'm in the mood. My mom had a yard sale yesterday, and this wasn't like grandmama, like one of grandmama's yard sales. My mom actually had a yard sale at her house. It was just full of junk, as all the yard sales are, but there was just so much junk at my mother's house.
I saw wonderful trinkets.
Of
wonderfulness.
And here's the thing: every time like we're cleaning up or putting something, my mom would always ask me funny, like, "Hey, you guys need a sword? Hey, do you guys need this? No, stop it. No, we will never take anything from here. You know?
Hey, that toy sword could have played.
No, never, ever.
Who doesn't need a plastic sword?
It's just like, hey, do you guys need these decorative pumpkins? You can put them out for fall. No, I will never take it. So I'm just saying. So of course that just got me all riled up. And I came home this morning. I'm just like, we gotta throw stuff away. I will never turn into that.
Oh
so.
My gosh.
Tanya said, my boyfriend feels crappy, no taste and coughing. I hate that.
The no taste thing sucks.
Jeremy West said, as long as we don't die, come for the cruise and leave in the body bag. Oh, that's so funny.
You're so silly.
Who said mingling also builds up our immunity to cooties? Yes, but would rather skip the cooties. I know, right? That's what I'm just saying. It's like I would rather, expose my body to it.
It's called
yes.
Especially now, like what, 3 years in now?
Yes.
Like at a certain point.
Yeah. That's it. Thank goodness for the vaccine. We thought we were miserable in 2020 and 2021. I know I never had to experience what I feel like was the actual virus.
We didn't lose taste or nothing.
Yeah, we didn't, because we had been vaccinated a long time before we even caught it the first time. So it's just like, it was
a 1 day thing. And
Jerry Van West said Richard will hang out in the hot tub again. Yeah, I mean the hot tub was probably the best water part of that entire trip.
Well,
Tanya's here. Like good morning, fam. How are you guys? We're so good.
It's a day one thing. Like the hot tub on the first day, amazing. But on days on cruising, the hot tub
there's so many people.
That was a no-go for me. I can't go in a hot tub when there's 35 people already.
Seriously, Christy Davis of Keto Village was just in Hawaii and had to extend because the jellyfish got her and her friend. They both tested positive when they got home.
And the jellyfish too? Good Lord.
Brianna said, did Grandmama hear about it? I'm surprised she didn't take it over. Oh, she was there when we got there. But
and she mildly took it over.
Yeah. Jen said, when are you going to the gym? We actually just got back from the gym. So Sundays and Thursdays are our mornings to go to the gym. Today was the first Sunday we went to the gym in a long time.
It was
like
really
this year and whatever part of last year too. It was really nice. So I am going to be doing a Fred Hahn inspired workout. So from the cruise.
Fred Hahn. Yeah. I remember him.
Yeah, he's super buff.
Quite a pretty awesome.
Super buff. And so
Super Bowl.
He said Super buff. He said if you just exercise, lift weights, strength train 2 days a week, that should be enough to build and maintain, like for a regular person, right?
Yes.
So he recommends doing 2 full body workouts, like full body strength training workouts, 2 days a week.
He did.
And then, just you can exercise however you want in between that, right? He's like, so I'm not saying work out 2 days a week. I'm saying lift weights 2 days a week. So you can run, treadmill, do a dance, do all the other stuff I would do. But to focus on strength training 2 days a week, I am doing a 16.
He also said that instead of wasting hours just lifting, lift
Tanya
for focus.
Said, did you go to the gym already? Yes, we did.
Lift for focus and slow down. That's the key.
So if you would let me talk, right? So what he recommended doing is like a 60 to 90 second, like as many reps as possible of like slow control movement of like one exercise. Like, and he said, you only have to do like, as long as you work out to failure, like there's no point in doing like 3 sets of 10, right? Like keep, doing the same exercise until it goes to failure. Or like 90 seconds, right?
So you just can't do it again.
So you can't do it anymore.
Balance out the weight depending on the person.
Exactly.
So it's too heavy.
Like, and so that's the thing. In the beginning, it's going to seem too light. Like, anything that you can do 90 seconds of in the beginning, it's going to be like, this isn't heavy enough. But of course, as you go through the course of the 90 seconds, it's going to get heavier and more tension. So that's what I did. I did 16 exercises. I did a minute and a half.
You did 16 today?
Yeah. I did a minute and a half of the exercise. So 90 seconds of the exercise. And then I did a 60-second rest to allow me to get from machine to machine. So if you do that right in order, that takes 40 minutes, but it ended up taking us like an hour because I was definitely pausing it because like I hadn't been to the gym in a long time. It was very disorienting.
Start off slow.
And I was just like, where are all these machines? Like I took longer rest in between, but when it was time to exercise, like I definitely failed, did all the failure exercises.
Awesome.
So that was really good. So we're going to be doing that for a while. And I'm excited. And Sundays, right? So that's what we're working on.
Sounds amazing.
Tanya said, my son got it in 2020. He never had any symptoms. This virus is crazy. I know, right?
And it keeps flipping and flopping.
Since COVID is transitioning to just a cold, I'm wondering if they will soon no longer require quarantine. Yeah, maybe no longer quarantine. Yeah, exactly. Jeremy said, I dodged the virus since the beginning. We'll waiting to get the second booster. Thinking I might just like getting a flu shot yearly. Yeah, that's what we kind of figured too. Well. So
and great on you on dodging it.
Yeah.
I was like, we thought we had until that one time a year ago.
Yeah. Jen said Brian and I are going Monday, Wednesday, Friday for strength training and treadmill. That's amazing. Yeah. So I did a 5-minute warm up on the treadmill just to get my muscles warm.
It was awesome.
And then I did the strength training exercises and the machines at Planet Fitness. They have upgraded, and like now I'm gonna try. They all had QR codes on them, and what I'm thinking is that you can log into the Planet Fitness app to like scan in the machine you're gonna do, and it'll tally it to a workout. Because it counted your reps and the amount of time you spent on the machine and everything. I was like, this is neat.
That sounds like a plan.
But do you know what? It kind of got me, which it was really inspiring. What's that? Like, if you rested too long between a rep, like, and I'm talking 3 seconds, like it would start all over.
Seriously?
Yeah, like I was on like rep number 12, and then I stopped and I was like, whew. It started all over. I was like, no!
You rested too long.
That's what I'm saying. So that was
caught up.
That was even more incentive to like pick a weight that I could move the entire time, right? So because if you take too long to rest, it'll just start your set all over
again. Like you said, it was the first time in a long time, so there's nothing wrong with trying stuff out and figuring out where.
So it was really cool, but it was just like, ooh, something to build on. So
that's so cute.
Hoofton said Fred's presentation was awesome. I really need to get into the habit of doing this. So many said that building muscle makes you faster and stronger and safer at other things. I'm thinking hills and biking. Yes.
Oh yeah.
100%. It will improve your biking.
Oh yes. I 100% agree.
Sarah said, do you like the upgrades to Planet Fitness? Let me know. I'll tell corporate. It's my brother. That's pretty dope. Yeah. I do like them. Like, I really do like
there you go.
I really do like the upgrades. Put
it in the survey.
Yeah. So it's neat how everything is like more connected. I like that. I like how like if
Planet
things will
Fitness is making strides.
Like it can automatically tell how many reps you're doing, how long it takes, like without, because I did download a new app. It was literally just called Strong. Because I like FitBody, but this new app allows you to make your own workout, whereas FitBody suggests your workout for you. And I was like, those are both great depending on what you want to be able to do, right? So I downloaded this app so that I could add 16 exercises to my workout. And so this was the first time I used it. I really liked it. So now I can like build.
That is amazing.
I can build on it.
Look at you.
Dee said, happy Sunday, good weather's and work. Fam, been ear hustling while I was getting the kitties fed. Absolutely.
That makes perfect sense.
Nothing changes.
That makes perfect sense.
So today's, well, not today, but I mean, it's Memorial Day weekend. And so I just found out we're going over to the Weather's house.
I really knew yesterday.
I just found out yesterday.
That's
just finding out. For someone who plans their life weeks and months in advance, finding out something the day before is just finding out. So I just found out we're going over to the Weather's house for like a cookout. So I'm really excited about that. Yeah. So because we was gonna have grilled foods regardless. Because if we wasn't going over there to get grilled foods, you would have definitely been grilling up my meats on our grill. So you're lucky. Do you think I should take all my meats down to your dad's house so he can grill them for meal prep? So he doesn't burn them like you do, though. I like when it's burned. I'm serious. Like he probably wouldn't do that.
He definitely wouldn't.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you ask.
Tanya said, I'm tall and I like the new treadmill because the handles are higher and you can control the speed and incline on the handles. Nice. Yes, awesome. Yeah, I've always liked the stair stepping machine where you can that's actual stairs. That's Goody Beats right there. I know he loves him some stair steppers. No, but there was which machine that I really like. I like the bicep curl machine. Like normally it's like the preacher curl machine, but now they have like an actual bicep curl machine that I like.
Original ones.
The preacher, where you had to keep your elbow. Exactly. No, like this one where the handles are down here and you could actually pull. Yeah, I really do like that.
I'm loving these upgrades.
Yes. So I really did like it. Yay. Yeah, Hookton said weather surprise weekend. That is a surprise.
Well, I mean, it's Memorial Weekend. You should know doing something.
I never do anything.
We do something every time. That's
a weather thing.
Request
burnt food. Yeah. I will be requesting burnt hot dogs. Like, I mean, here's the thing. When I get over there, I'm going to request the food that I eat be burnt, but I'm not going to take all of my meal prep food.
He loves to grill those, so it might be right up his alley.
That's exciting.
I'll text him and ask if he wants to do all those stuff. He doesn't mind.
Oh my God.
He lives outside. He's the one who taught me how to grill in the snow.
Oh God.
It was snowing and he'd be out there like, what the heck?
Oh my God.
My father out there. Is that him?
No.
I was an abominable snowman.
Do you ever wish that I have to open the Stuffler box? What's a Stuffler box? I'm planning on making waffle stuffed po' boys. Oh, it's like a thing that makes stuffed things with heat spice, fox spice. That's crazy.
Oh snap.
Yeah, we said I love burnt hot dogs. Me too.
I use heat spice on your burgers.
What did you?
I use heat spice by Heat. Shout out to Hungry Heat.
They were delicious.
He makes an amazing fire spice. Yeah, it's a kick in the pants.
It was really
you know what I'm talking about.
Literally, no one wants to hear about your pants.
His spice is a kick.
Absolutely. Jen said, I'm grilling up burgers and hot dogs and brats today. Oh my God, is your dad gonna have brats?
I think
we might need to go to the store and get some solo buns. Okay. Because I'm having buns on earth. In the freezer. I think I just have hamburger buns. Or do I have hot dog buns? If there's brats, I'm getting me some hot dog buns. See, that's what I normally do. That's what I generally do on like holidays. If I'm planning to, stay keto, which today, like any grill, the summer holidays, Memorial Day, 4th of July, Labor Day, super easy to stay keto because it's just all about grilled meat, right?
And especially for you.
Yeah, but what I'll do is like I'll make it like special by getting buns, like keto-friendly buns. Whereas like throughout the rest of the summer or the week, yeah, I would just like get like a burger on a fork and eat that, right? So now when I get to have a burger and a bun, and I'm just like, ooh, this is such a special thing.
I was gonna say it's kind of like you said, well, on the cruise, but you always
Renee
say
here says, good morning, all.
That whenever you go to an event, always try to bring your own.
That way I can just like be existing with everyone, so.
And not have to miss a beat.
Brianna said every time I open up the Five Spice, I sneeze. It's worth it though. That's pretty.
Man, he knows how to pack that flavor.
Okay, the Presto Stuffler, you can make stuffed waffles. I saw Steve from Serious Keto as well as Joe and Rachel. FOMO got me, so I bought one. Y'all buy everything that they have. I love. I mean,
have to write some stuff down.
Do y'all realize? I mean, that is the true definition of the word influencer.
What's that?
This person has it. They have influenced me to have it as well. Like, whoa, they are just such influencers. I'm googling this.
Gomo and
Presto Stuffler.
Everybody wants stuff that looks awesome.
Stuffler. Like, what is that?
I don't know.
I just think the word's funny to say.
It definitely is that.
Okay, I'm looking at it. But see, we don't eat things like...
Not yet. We will now.
First of all, we don't eat waffles, so why would we get a stuffed waffle maker? Like,
I could eat a good chocolate.
No, we haven't. No, you know, because we've literally had a waffle maker for 3 years and we never made it. Be honest with yourself.
I forgot it was up there. Be honest. I love cooking, so I can always mess up some stuffler. I can mess up a stuffler.
It's like a waffle maker. Looks like
Ooh,
you can put jelly inside a waffle. Like, no, we don't. We would never use that. We would use it once and then never again. Like, absolutely not. So
yes, I would definitely use it.
Sam Banner said the only thing I like burnt are marshmallows. I do like burnt marshmallows as well.
Well, I think that's pretty much everybody.
Tanya said, do you actually bring your own food to someone's house? How do you explain that? I have a specialized diet and I'm going to eat the food I brought. If you want me to show up, I'm bringing my own food. Like,
well, I mean, also, it's not
give me a reason to stay home, please.
Also, it's not like you show up with like a huge cooler.
Yeah,
like
no. I'll just bring
like
the
a
buns.
little, it's like our plate already made.
Yeah, we have shown up with plates already made. Like, for Thanksgiving this past year when we stayed keto, we literally showed up with to-go containers of our own food that we ate while everybody else was eating.
Also, a good hack, like you said, for the summertime holidays, it's just basically grilled meat.
Yeah.
So you can just show up with buns only.
You can show up with your own type of buns, and then some broccoli salad.
Exactly. Or like some cheesy or some cheesy cauliflower.
Exactly.
Cauliflower mac, and just be like, this is me.
This is what I brought. And then you can put your own buns.
Yeah, where everybody's going through the buffet, you can just put your buns on there, grab the meat, and then have your little side on your plate.
Oh my gosh!
If somebody said
we're getting one, you can make savory. No, we're just not a waffle family. And that's okay.
You know, I'm on it. No, I'm on signing up for that list.
What? I was gifted a Power XL stuffed waffleizer for Mother's Day. No, I'm just not. I'm not that person.
I don't even know what that is, but Power XL sounds like a better version.
That person. Yes. Hope this, give me an excuse to stay home, please. Oh, I can. You'll be weird or offended if I bring my own food. Sure, I just won't come. Cool, you're cool. I'm just gonna say.
Well, I don't know those people. It's like, why are you looking at my food?
But that's another thing.
Hey, you over there? Eat from our stuff.
That's another thing. Like,
no, I'm okay.
We're just the type of people where we don't care, especially with our family. Like, even when we showed up to Thanksgiving, and of course Aunt Beverly was like, you brought your own food? That's rude. And I was like, you don't want cauliflower mac and cheese anyway. Mind your business, right? Like, so, that's just literally what it was. So it's just like, but we're the type of people that are like,
well, see, I tell you how I feel, but I'll be nice about it.
No, not to Aunt Beverly.
Well, yes, I will. You won't.
Aunt Beverly.
But no, I'll just logically tell you that there's nothing wrong with yours. I just have a particular diet.
I have a specialized diet. I eat this way. Like, it's just no big deal.
We're still laughing and joking.
And plus, but my good friends, honestly, the only people that I would go to a cookout, they already know I eat this way. So they ask, like, hey, is there anything that I need to make specifically for you?
Is like, I'm not trying to offend you. Like, if you're offended because I bring some food of my own, like, I don't know what psychology you need.
I don't have friends that get offended or family that gets offended.
Go meditate for a while. Like, why are you angry with me?
Yes. Driven with keto, we do miss the bread, but now thinking of making a waffle mix with almond flour and keto chow and taking a hamburger, and cheese stuff.
Keto chow.
It makes a great sandwich. We'll try chicken cordon bleu.
Keto chow is the keto biscuit.
Shelly said, whoops, brats and burgers. You all have me drooling over here. I mean, aren't they the best things ever?
Welcome to summertime. Where all the grills are cooking.
Tanya said, I go to parties thinking there will be meat and veggies, and instead it's Carb City. Oh, yeah. You got to plan ahead of time or ask or just assume,
Well, if that's the case, then I would bring you a couple of burgers already made or something. I don't go to parties. Or a couple of brats already grilled, or a couple of just bring you a little small. It ain't got to be a whole cooler.
Said my brother got pizza for my niece's birthday party. I brought a steak and grilled it. People were like, can you do that? Yeah. Like, I mean, just.
Can you do that? Where are we going? Is this like a fancy?
Yeah, see, Tiny said I was diagnosed with prediabetes, so I can just say that. Yeah, you can say that, or you can be like, mind your business. You know, like literally, what's on my plate have to do with you?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you're offended because I bring food, I'm like, I don't know what therapy you need, but that ain't nothing to do with me. Like,
exactly.
You.
Jen said she saw Top Gun yesterday. It was really good. I've never seen the first one, but I'm glad that this one was good.
They played the trailer, and it was really intense.
Yeah. So.
No, I like how they did, because you figure I'm always thinking a few decades for the next one. Like, it's really hard to keep that fresh.
Yeah.
They found a way.
If they did, good on that. We literally at work. It's so funny. I really appreciate about my job is that most people are so new. Like, everybody's new. The business is growing so big that on all of our like company or departmental meetings, we have like a get to know your employee, like of 3 people around the department. So one of the guys, he was introducing himself. He said it was 2 truths and a lie. One of his truths was he's seen Top Gun over 100 times. And I was just like, that can't be true. He's like, no, I actually have. And then I was just, so everyone's like, are you going to go see the new one? He's like, yeah, I'm probably just going to see it once in the theater and then 100 times in the home.
Yeah,
like,
wow. Just purchase it or buy the streaming.
Yes. Shelly said, my friends never question when I bring my own food to a barbecue or party. They're always curious about what I bring. I bring enough for everyone.
Oh,
you had me up until the last sentence.
Yeah, you that person,
I
Shelley.
bring my plate. I bring enough for
Shelley
me. They don't have food there. I bring enough for me. You know what I'm talking about? So
you the one that wait to show up.
Says, good morning, all.
They go to a party and be like, is Shelly here?
Yeah.
Is Shelly here yet?
Where her food at?
Where's she at?
Yeah, no.
I ain't showing them till she shows.
I'm like, you got food. I'll bring my own. Thank you. We can eat separately
together. That's where the host might get a little upset. Like, yeah, you're competing. Separately. He's like, hold on, ain't nobody touch my food. Shelly's like, ain't nothing wrong with that. You'll be cooking and working. And hold on.
No, exactly. It's rude to bring enough for everyone. Like, everyone.
You have your own party then.
Let the hostess have that job, okay? Was it specifically a potluck?
If you're cooking like that.
Exactly.
I'm just saying. Saying. Shelly be throwing down.
Sarah said, well, in order for Tom Cruise to be in the next one, 30 years, he'll need to be in a cryogenic chamber.
I was just going to say, hey, Tom Cruise ain't met an action movie, okay? That
he won't be.
I said, he'll be 80 years old sliding down a tube somewhere.
Jumping,
do you not know who that man is? Yeah, he ain't letting go of that Mission Impossible.
Brianna said most of the parties I go to are the same people. Exactly. So we all know each other's food preferences. So it's usually not a big deal. Work events are the ones I find difficult. Yeah. So
that's true too.
Yeah, I can feel that.
I mean, you can stick in. Depending on the size, you can sneak anything into an event. Like, I ain't trying to, a little bitty microwavable bowl or something.
Mission Impossible 24.
I'm saying, here we go again.
The last time round, just joshing. But see, even then, that's another thing I like about my job is that they already know I'm keto, and they're like, hey, Adam, we're ordering food on Monday. What can you eat? And like, I just have my go-to, and I'll tell them, and they're like, got it, you know?
Yeah, but it's all about just opening your mouth and just being cordial with everybody. Like, I'm not here to insult anybody or anything. I'm here just to enjoy the party and eat my food. Okay.
Yes.
Simple as that.
Brianna said, I remember being at a party as a kid and the adults were watching Top Gun. At one point, my mom yelled volleyball scene and all the moms went running. I don't know what happened in the volleyball scene.
They're just playing volleyball with the shirts off. Apparently, it was a thing in that household.
What were they in the Air Force or the
Air Force?
Okay, yeah.
Flyers.
That's what I was wondering.
I remember watching it when it came out. It was a really intense movie, and I had a heartfelt moment in it where like you might have shed a tear or two.
Maitreya said, yep, I bring my own food. I can't expect everyone to cater to me, so it's impolite to do. Yeah, if they don't know already, I tell them in advance. I have celiac. Oh, seizure. Yeah, you have to be really picky. Exactly.
And I mean, even if you don't have those symptoms, just be like, I just eat
JJ's here. Says, good morning, Adam Richard. Hi.
Oh, hey, JJ. Good morning. Happy wonderful Sunday.
Happy wonderful Sunday.
Sunny morning.
So yeah.
Sunday, sunny morning.
Yeah. See, Tanya said, well, I'm the one responsible for my body, so I guess if they don't like it, I can't help them. Exactly.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's like, I can't afford your therapy, so I don't know what you need, but I'm okay.
I was on TikTok. Somebody was just like, let me tell you what so-and-so said about you. He was like, wait a minute. can you go give this to them? He's like, what is this? It's like, this is my light bill. It's like, what is this? Do you think they're going to pay this? It's like, no. Well, until the day they pay my light bill, I do not care what they got to say about me. So
I get you then.
Yes, it's just like, unless anybody's paying your bills, it really doesn't matter how they feel.
I mean, that's the thing with social media as well. It's like, you can just like, yeah.
But then once again, why are they concerned when you're eating healthy food? But it's like, no, go ahead and pile them rolls and macaroni and cheese. And all. Nobody asks questions when you piling all of that stuff on your plate. Well, no, but when you bring your own stuff, well,
then they slide side eye for the other reason. Look at all them rolls you eat.
You're darned if you do and darned if you don't.
So I'm just like, hey.
Maria Emmerich posted about that on Facebook today and Instagram, which she tagged me, and I was honored. But just about like how it's important to love your body at any size, and people will always have something to say about you negatively at any size, right? So it's just,
I mean, even bodybuilders go through it because they have to be like, oh, well, your arms aren't that big, and like your shirt is not. It's like, dang, man.
Hogan said it was all about the lighting. Yes, let's go see the cinematography right here. So.
I'm just gonna say that house was a party house. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. When there was a stampede to the other room.
Oh my God, Jen said there's a beach football scene in this new one.
That makes sense. I mean, you have to be the same. They got to keep it in the same vein.
Yes, that's.
No, I liked it. Growing up, I do remember Top Gun, and I remember liking it.
Yes. Hey, Tanya said because it makes them feel bad if you take care of yourself, because all you're doing is just shining the light on what they ain't doing. I didn't say it. You said. Okay. You said it, Miss Keto. Right. So.
Keto.
Like a lady. Yes. So.
I'm saying your first name.
Yeah. Matre said, yeah, my broccoli and turkey breast with a slice of cheese. Oh, no, exactly. What is that? No, I mean.
Well, unless you Shelly, then you're showing up with amazing stuff.
Exactly. And enough for everybody. Like a whole spread, apparently.
She got there. She's in there working it.
I'll tell you, every time Shelly tags me in her Instagram meal preps, I'm just like, oh, not again. It's just too much. There's like 19 dishes in this thing. It's
meal prep professional is what we call that.
It's amazing.
It really is. It really is. I have to commend every time.
Yes.
Kudos to you.
Sarah said, I was in college in the late 80s and my boyfriend and his friends sang, "You've lost that loving feeling" from the ground level. And I was on the 7th floor. Did they do that in the movie too? That's so funny.
Oh my God.
More like the John Cusack. I do know that with the boombox. I've never seen Say Anything, but I do know that
I was big in 80s movies.
So, yes. I like some most of the popular ones.
You was a TV show person anyway.
Yeah, but not in the 80s. I mean, of course, I've seen Pretty in Pink. I've seen 16 Candles. I've seen The Breakfast Club. Weird Science. I feel like everybody was sleeping on Weird Science. But like ones that I didn't really get into were like The Revenge of the Nerds. I've never seen St. Elmo's Fire.
Probably seen that.
There's like a group of ones that I haven't seen, but the ones that I have seen, boy, I love.
I had a big sister, so I saw all of them.
Trish said,
I
lost that loving feeling a million times. I never had that loving feeling. Brianna said, I made homemade Thousand Island dressing to put on corned beef. It came out so good. Good for you. Definitely matched the taste of the Primal Kitchen mayo. That's what I'm saying. When you use the Primal Kitchen mayo in other bases of stuff, it's really good. Yes. Although I realized, I was like, oh my God, I like the taste of the Primal Kitchen mayo by itself. Like I put it on the hamburger buns I had yesterday. I was like, oh, this is good. It was an adjustment because once again, like just having regular mayo on the cruise. Oh, they had what are they like squirt of mayo. I was like,
right next to the ketchup.
Put mayo on everything.
Welcome to the cruise.
It wasn't good. I mean, the mayo tasted delicious. It was, of course, just Hellman's, death mayo. But so adjusting back to
Gordon's
Gordon Food Services that they just dumped in a Hellman's container. But like I got back and I was just like, oh man, I'm gonna go back to my Primal Kitchen mayo. And I was just like, you know what? I do like that taste of this.
I'm so impressed. That's amazing.
Yeah, I know, right?
I like how you.
Tanya said, talking about all these 80s classics makes me think of good soundtracks. Yeah, we just don't get good soundtracks anymore.
Man, when you actually bought the CD.
I mean, the soundtrack, exactly. Like it was. These days, you don't even know the songs in the movies.
Well, everything's just licensed from the previous thing anyway. Yeah, nothing's new. So it's just like, let's use 80s music for this movie.
So
okay.
I know, right? Let's do the music of now.
Yes.
So, yeah, but I mean, I really didn't get back on track till like eating wise until Thursday. But ever since then, I've been doing really good in terms of just eating my plan, right? Because Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, like I said, we had work stuff, and so like we had work happy hours, and I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna eat, you know, the things that are there, and it was good. And so this week, moving forward, I'm working on up until my Atlanta conference and probably through KetoCon. I'm probably just going to be doing like 1,700 calories a day, made up of mostly protein. You know, so the things that I'm eating this week are burgers and hot dogs and salmon and chicken, right?
There you go.
And then I'm having lettuce on the side of all of that. And then maybe some mayo on top of all of that. And then some keto chow as a side to that, right? Okay, guys, what are your thoughts on sucralose? Because I bought these ice drinks because they're delicious. And I was just like, the amount of sucralose that you actually have to eat in order to do any real damage, like it's just so much. So I really wanted to know how much sucralose was in an ice drink. So I Googled how much sucralose is in an ice drink. And then like 9-10 articles came up like, are ice drinks healthy? The answer will shock you. It turns out they're not healthy. And I was like, I get that they contain sucralose. I'm trying to figure out how much. I could never find the answer to how many milligrams of sucralose
are in an ice drink.
That's
unique.
So I want to know it. But I mean, I'm having like one a day, and I'm just like, I'll have them until I don't want to have them anymore. But they're delicious. So
I'm sure one a day doesn't sound.
Trish said I was on vacation the same week, and it has been tough getting back on, but my stomach knows it. Yeah, so
pretty sure your stomach knows it as well.
Yeah, so I'm feeling better. You know, I still definitely have some like face fluff here that I'm just like, I need to
face fluff.
Yeah, as in like my face is all puffy and fluffy, and I don't got my cheek. I don't have my definition the way that I wanted to, but like once again, I just feel like those are just things that you notice. Like other people might not really notice, but I notice it, and I want to get back.
I think it's every one of us.
Yeah,
we are always our own worst critic.
Yes. Did you say critic with a T? Draven West said, I'm fine with sucralose. Joe has a good video on it. Chris Bear also says it's okay. Yeah. So there is an acceptable amount of sucralose. Essentially, it's like 350. The FDA says that 350 milligrams a day for a 150 pound person. That's okay. And I'm just like, which is essentially like 23 packs of Splenda. And I'm like, first of all, sucralose is a liquid, right? So when you bind it to maltodextrin, anyway, that's going to have a completely different effect than if you're just consuming the liquid sucralose.
Wow.
So how much sucralose is in an ice drink? So that's all I got to say. So. Yes, Tanya said it's sucralose and Splenda. That's exactly what it is. But it's sucralose and maltodextrin. Sucralose naturally comes in a liquid form that is not bound to some sort of starch to make it granular, right? So I'm assuming that, so Maitreya said I have no problem with sucralose as long as it's liquid and not mixed with things like dextrin, maltodextrin, or maltodextrin. Exactly.
Bing, bong,
and I can't imagine that they would put the granulated version of those things in the ice drinks so they could just add liquid sucralose.
I would agree.
Tanya said autumn keto chow sweet with sucralose. Exactly. I know that and have no problem drinking that. But then I'm like, do I want to add an ice drink on top of that? Like, I just honestly don't feel like the amount of sucralose that I'm ingesting a day is harmful, but you know me, I'd like to have the exact numbers.
The information.
Yeah, Trish said 23 packs of Splenda. Yes, 23 packs of Splenda is what they say you could, consume daily
without
and not have any harmful effects of sucralose daily. So exactly.
Okay.
Maitreya said people like to be on the anti-sucralose bandwagon because it's trendy for some food bloggers, but they don't go by the science. They're just making it up. Well, some people have said, that article talking about like how sucralose destroys the gut microbiome.
So sucralose doing
but the amount of they don't talk about the amount of sucralose that a human would have to ingest. Like, sure, they give it to lab rats and stuff like that, but the amount that you would have to ingest is so much that it just doesn't it's not a one-to-one translation, like somebody said, for the amount of aspartame to cause blindness in people the way that they say it does, you'd have to drink like 23 cans of soda over 10 years, like a day, 23 cans of soda a day.
People a challenge.
So it's just like, I get that you shouldn't make these things a large part of your diet, and there are people that drink liters of soda a day, and that's the problem.
I was just gonna
but I'm just like, you can't tell me that like my one drink is really the reason I'm not.
Is that what you're trying to find the numbers for?
Is just a bottle of ice drinks.
Yeah.
And do we know how many milligrams of sucralose is in keto chow? I'm sure I could ask Chris that question. Brianna said, I used to love Splenda. On my birthday, I decided to put some Splenda in my iced coffee as a treat. I hated it, completely lost the taste for it. I love the taste for sucralose, and I can tell what sucralose tastes like because it's just a delicious sweet flavor. I haven't used Splenda. I don't use packet sweeteners at all anymore, but yeah.
So you definitely know what sucralose tastes like.
Yes. So that is that's how I feel. Keto said I only put Splenda in my coffee, and that's like 2 teaspoons. Yeah, I mean, everybody do their own. I don't do their own thing, right? So I'm just wondering.
You just want the information.
Yeah, Brianna said that rat study gave them a crazy amount of sucralose. Exactly. It would be impossible for us to eat that much. It's like 90 keto chows a day. Exactly. That's where I'm thinking. Like, it's just the numbers.
Well, I mean, from everything everybody said, I think you're good. One nice drink a day is fine.
Yeah. So Tanya said, yeah, I was probably consuming too much Splenda when I was excessively drinking coffee. My stomach was jacked up. Ooh, and affected my acid reflux.
That's true too, Tanya.
Matrena said no studies on sucralose prove that currently less than 1% of the populace have intolerance to sucralose. That's way less than people who cannot have aspirin, aspartame, all of them, right? Yeah. So that's just what I am.
Yes.
That's just how I feel. So I am drinking the ice drinks and the keto chow, right? So I'm gonna see how I feel, about that.
Is the miracle ingredient.
The miracle ingredient. Yeah. Okay, guys. Well, we're gonna leave. We got things to do. Have a great holiday weekend, and we'll talk to you Wednesday night.
And I won't surprise you with family outings again.
Thank you. A day's notice. What are we? Crazy people?
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Have such a great afternoon, and I'll talk to you on Wednesday.
Bye, y'all.